Please check out our other videos and remember to click on the subscribe button and tap on the bell icon so you get notifications each time we upload another video.
Hi folks, and welcome to another episode, and welcome to our Tesla Model 3 Performance. We're at about 1500 miles in now, so we've had a bit of time to get used to it, to find out its quirks and what we do like and what we don't like. So I'm going to start with the things that I like about it, and first of all is the performance. It's phenomenal, and I don't think we'll get bored of it, or not anytime soon. So that's lovely. The efficiency, I'll show you there, just over the mileage we've done. So we've nearly done 1700. It's at 299, and I'll be honest, it probably hasn't had the easiest life so far. You know, I've been playing with it and making it do what I want it to do. The directional stability. Now this is one thing that I noticed over the S, and Kate has noticed over the S as well, is no matter what you do to it, it goes in a straight line. The steering wheel doesn't budge, and it's so much better than the S. And even with these big wheels on, I think if we had the smaller wheels on, that would be even more pronounced. But for us, it's the way it sits on the road and the way it holds the road is fantastic. So really impressed by that. I wanted to show you a few of the upgrades I've done. I've only done a few minor. If I just turn the camera around there, I've just added the mud flaps there on the side. And at first I wasn't sure, but the difference they make for the car, keeping it clean, is quite substantial. And I think they're about 20 quid, 25 quid off Amazon, something like that. Quite easy to fit, although the back ones were a little bit more tricky than the front ones. I've added wireless charging just there, which you can see, yeah, which is good. I've changed this from the glossy finish to this is just ABS plastic that came from China. It's just because the old stuff was quite scratchy, so yeah, that's a definite necessity in my opinion, and it looks a whole lot better. Also, it's on this one at the top as well, so but we leave that one sort of flapped up all the time. So if I come round to the front, I put this mat in because there was nothing in here. It's cheap and cheerful. I mean, look, it's not very good quality, but it actually just makes it feel a little bit better. I've done these hooks as well, which if you're going to put anything in the front, which bizarrely we don't, they still look better than just the normal gap that you get. And I've also changed this bit of trim. It pops off if you give it a good pull. There we go. That spring just there, and that's because the frunk, like the S, was incredibly difficult to close, and this makes it a whole lot easier. So just pull that down, just like that, nice and easy. I think that's about it. Don't think I've done anything else. I think everything else is pretty standard. Now, let me just tell you what we're not particularly happy about, and there are a few things, but just to be clear, we love Tesla, we love what Tesla are about, but we're also very honest, and there's no point flourishing it and saying it any other way than actually the way it is. So, and that's what we're doing. So, first of all, I've got used to the door handles, no problem at all with those now. Mastered those. They were a big issue for me, but actually no longer an issue. In the door there, I have a rattle. It's at a pitch where it doesn't matter what I do with the stereo, I can still hear it. So that's frustrating, but it's one of those, all cars have them. So a small one, but it is an issue. Okay, let's come around to the boot. When we collected the car, I noticed that the spoiler was hanging off just there, and come around to the other side, it's hanging off even more just there. You can actually see there, and although it hasn't rubbed through the paint, it's getting dirt underneath it. So, but they marked it down and they said, look, book it in and we'll get it sorted. So two things. The next thing is this, which I don't know if it'll do it now. It has been raining. So, oh, have a listen. No, oh. You can't actually hear it, but the tailgate is full of water. Okay, every time it rains, this fills with water. It leaks out of here. You can see that it's wet around there now. It leaks out of these seams here, out these little holes, which isn't great. I don't know where it's getting in. Well, I've got an idea actually, because also with that, although we've had a couple of dry days, this lamp is normally full of condensation. So I've got a feeling that it's either leaking through the lamp or down the back of the lamp and then into the tailgate itself. So yeah, a bit cheesed off about that one, I've got to say. But well, it's one of those. It's booked in, so they're going to sort it. Another one is, I don't know if you can see the boot floor, but this panel here it's very light. It's made of, I was going to say MDF, but it's not MDF because it's quite compressible, but it's just scratches up really easily. So I definitely need a boot liner. We've only put shopping in here, nothing major, and the boot floor is already getting scratched, but I'm not really that fussed about that. I'll chuck a load liner over it and it should be okay. So there's that. But more than that is this one, which I can't show you because it only does it when you're driving. I'll overlay a little video now. But basically, we've got a whine off the rear drive motor, and it's a horrific noise. It's on the overrun, or I say on the overrun, it's when you let off. So if I accelerate up to 75 miles an hour and then let off the throttle, it makes this noise. So I'll overlay the video now so you can hear it. And from that, I'm sure you can hear the noise because I can quite clearly hear it. That is something else that it's going to have to go back in for. I was going to title this video 5 weeks on 5 problems, but actually we're 3 weeks on 5 problems. So yeah, I'm a little bit disappointed. I'm actually, I'll go as far as I'm a bit hacked off. So with all that, I will add that we had a Model S, which most of you will know. We had it for 4 years and it was absolutely brilliant. It was the best car I'd ever owned, and for Kate. So this just makes me a little bit disappointed. I just don't want this to be the state of things to come with this car. I mean, it's 3 weeks old, 5 problems. Okay, a couple of them are minor, but one of them's quite severe. In fact, 2 of them I'd say are quite serious. The boot filling with water is not cool, and the back axle whining is just not cool either. So yeah, overall disappointed, but the service we've had from Tesla over the years has been absolutely exemplary. I know they have a new system in place now where you can't ring them, you have to book it in through the app, but I've done that and it seems to work okay. They've been in contact with me and they're expecting the car. So as far as that bit's concerned, I'm sure that it'll all get sorted and it'll come back and it'll all be hunky-dory. Now weirdly, I've had many conversations with Kate about this, and at first I had to convince her to have this car, but she has made it quite clear that we are keeping this regardless of what happens. As I left the house to come out to do this video, she said, don't diss the car, she said, because I love it. So make of that what you will. Even with the issues, she still loves the car. And that's one of the things with Tesla. The way it drives is like nothing else. And you kind of get addicted to them. And I think that's where we're at. I do. I really think it's where we're at. But I'm not going to go on about it anymore. They're the issues we've got. 5 problems, 3 weeks. And I'm sure they get sorted. And I'll update you as and when they are. And hopefully that'll be a bit more of an upbeat, happy video. Okay, thanks for watching, folks. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And follow us on Twitter @KatePhantom, and we'll see you soon with another episode. Bye for now.